Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Barner here, Overtime Athletes. And for today's video, what I want to do is the third part to the series of developing sport-specific speed, right? What I wanted to do in this series, I wanted to give you some modalities or drills that I feel will directly translate over to any sport, whether it be on the court or on the field, that athletes aren't doing a lot of. Oftentimes, I see a lot of athletes doing your cone drills, doing your actual sport, right? Doing the ladder drills, and all these are great. But as far as in the actual gym or performance training, there's three different ones that I believe that if you incorporate into your off season, it will enhance your sport specific speed and agility, right? So the first one we went over was your curvy linear or arc running, okay? Second one was our look back, which is an actual skill where you lock the eyes on a fixed position as the athlete basically sprints in the opposite. And for the third one, I see this done, but I don't think it's done to a high volume or the right way, and that's linear deceleration, right? We as coaches and athletes often focus on so much on that first step quickness and acceleration, but I don't see enough volume on actually decelerating, which is an actual skill that an athlete can develop, right? And in fact, if you're talking about in a game-like situation, you 90% of the time have to decelerate before you accelerate, okay? So why don't we focus more volume on that actual deceleration, okay? So what I like to do when I'm approaching or teaching or working through deceleration is basically three different modalities or three different progressions. The first one is going to be the multi-step deceleration, and this is the least aggressive one. This is where the athlete is going to sprint basically about 5 yards, come to a direct point, and have to use multi-step to decelerate their body. This takes the aggressiveness or the stress off the actual legs. The second one, we're just gonna go to a 2 or 3 steps. So the athlete has to actually stop within 2 to 3 steps. So we're just decreasing the amount of steps, putting more stress on the actual legs. And then finally, I wanna progress to a 1 step. And that's where the athlete has to stop on a dime through one leg. Obviously, it's the most aggressive, the most stress on that actual leg. Now, I like to approach this from a physiological, where the athlete is actually working through creating stimulus and stress, in the actual body, and then from an actual technical standpoint. So I want to be able to really, first and foremost, teach the athlete body positioning as they're actually stopping. So a lot of athletes, if they come upright, they're putting a lot more stress on the knee. I want them to put that stress on the hip, so I'm gonna have them draw the shoulders over the toe, right? Chin over the toe, so that they can focus on stopping and being able to accelerate again with the right body positioning. So there's just a couple different ways that I'm looking at it. Again, focus on the drills, getting the stress and stimulus from the drills, but also focus on the actual technique. From there, really what you want to be able to do is increase the volume. You should be going 2 to 1 when it comes to actually working on your acceleration. You should be working on your deceleration. So I hope that helps, guys. I'll holler at you guys next time.